Phoenix knocking on the door, but they need 3 points tonight. They have the opportunity to control their own destiny. This is exactly the situation they want to be in. They're going up against rivals on their home field. This is exactly what you live for as an athlete.
Deflects right in the path of Armenakis. Darnell King making the run. Shuttler makes himself big and denies the Phoenix right back.
Phoenix does an excellent job here. It was just good combination play leading up to this, and then the run was timed really well by King. He made the run at the...
Talked to Danny Stone this week about Mo Traore. He's been a center back, but tonight being deployed as a left back. With Phoenix in that 4-2-3-1.
Traore, a player who can fill multiple positions because of that athleticism that he has. The speed allows for a lot of versatility. Among the top in the league in scoring. Mentioned it in conversion rate, which just means the amount of goals that they're scoring off of their shots.
And Rios Novo was nearly caught in no man's land there. The pressure high up the field paying off for Orange County. It's out for a corner kick.
To dispossess this team high up the field, that is when they are going to be the most successful. There it's just a good step as Rios Novo was well off his line at the edge of the 18, didn't quite touch that the way he wanted to. Luckily to take on that leadership role regardless of what his own situation is, just speaks to the quality of his character.
Of course, the Ertz name has ties to the Valley with Zach playing for Cardinals. Julie finishing out a fantastic career. Fantastic, I don't think, says it enough.
It doesn't. I mean, my goodness. The next stage in life, and it's always tough as an athlete to determine when that is the appropriate time, but it's right for her.
Touched away, here's Milana Lasky. Rios Novo came out to meet him, and it was a crucial intervention from the Phoenix goalkeeper.
Brilliant there from Rios Novo. Comes off his line at just the right time. He is fearless. And also just so smart at determining the right time to make the stop.
Here's Trejo, great ball in from Arteaga. Danny Trejo surrounded by orange shirts. Hernandez and now Zambrano. He wants to hit it. Zambrano blocked down. Shuttler will just keep, but it is a two-man wall just protecting that near post for Phoenix. Lamb steps up. He goes for the curler. It's on top of the netting there. Good opportunity for Orange County. Lamb tried to take it himself.
Put that one in the far upper 90. So that's just a really tough shot for Lamb to take. Especially against a goalkeeper like Rios Novo. So good, second in the league in saves. Great anticipation, good shot stopper. From that distance, it's not going to be easy.
And here's Darnell King. King goes for goal and puts this out of play.
That's a tough angle to take the shot on goal. There were a couple of orange jerseys in the box to where maybe he felt like he couldn't slot it across. Still.
Thomas Among will also be coming off. First two moves of the night go the way of Morten Carlson here. As he tries to influence this attack. Maybe senses that.
Back. This is a point in the game that's going to be critical. 60th minute, 0-0. Whichever team strikes first is going to have all the momentum going down the stretch.
Back for Brian Olasky to the top of the area and slotted home! And who else? It is Milan Olasky to give Orange County the advantage in Phoenix.
Finish. First, it's the little flick behind that was just really cheeky, but then Olasky being able to finish that ball one time from just inside the 18, that is such a difficult skill to master. He puts it away on the right side. Just really great technique on the finish, but hitting that one time is not easy to do.
And in that San Diego game, Ronaldo Damas finishing off a hat trick, scoring 90+6. And it should be a 4-1 win in the end. And a yellow card will go to Jose Hernandez here. First two subs of the night coming for Phoenix Rising. Erickson Gallardo and Emil Cuello will be coming onto the fields. Panos Armenakis is...
USL Championship season, it's a marathon, not a sprint. And going into the postseason, you've got to have players who can step in on the bench and not just maintain the level of play, but elevate it. You mentioned earlier how warm it is in Phoenix. Orange County also a team that plays in hot conditions, and even in September and October in those areas, it can be very hot. But at some point right around the 80-minute mark, I'd expect Orange County to start to drop off and play in a deeper block.
Just rolled in behind. On the turn, Dogman just keeping it alive. The cross, though, coming in. It's brought down. Brian Oloski. Oloski saved.
This is just a brilliant save. First, good little hesitation, and this is a nice ball sent into the box. Now, Oloski, as he brings it down, it was a great first touch, but then he tries to recollect and actually makes the... Now here's Orange with a lot of numbers behind the ball.
Cross comes in. It's immediately cleared. Let's see what Fenny Varela can bring to this attack. There's 2 goals and an assist so far this year. Traore sends it in. The header is wide. That might be the best chance of the night for Phoenix, and John Stenberg can't believe he missed it.
Great cross sent in by Traore. He picks his head up, does a little hesitation, then curls that one in beautifully with his left foot, leading Stenberg as well. The placement is perfect on the cross. The timing of the run is good as well, but his hips just facing outside the frame of goal, and that's exactly where the ball...
And serving balls up, and that was another good opportunity.
Well, that's an area where if a team is sitting in a lower block, I mentioned it earlier in the broadcast, that you can look to exploit on crosses, because a lot of times sitting in a lower block, teams will give you the wide areas, but this is getting a little bit testy here.
And Traore and Powers coming together. It looked like that was going to be a yellow card infraction, and now I wonder if Mo Traore might have gotten himself into the book too. Look at the whole sequence again here.
So here's the turn. There's the contact on the leg. Clearly trips him, clearly takes him down.
So both number 5s getting yellow cards.
Yeah, not a big surprise. It looked like a retaliatory contact from Traore after the initial trip, that he purposely pulled him back, and that will lead to a card. Retaliatory action. But here with Orange County sitting in the lower block, they're going to give Phoenix Rising that space on the flanks. Can they get it?
Cuejo! Oh my! Emil Cuejo! A stunner! A rocket! A brilliant goal to bring Rising level!
What is there to say about the brilliance of this strike? First, Phoenix Rising does a good job to open up some space in the middle of the pitch by sending it wide, and then, my goodness, Golazo, strike of the year. This is just elite in the technique, the follow-through. Everything about that goal was perfect.
And bring this one to a close. The points are shared here in Phoenix. A hard-fought game between Rising and Orange County. 1 goal apiece, 1 point apiece.